and show you. Nice banana bread there with chocolate chips and walnuts. There you go. Doesn't that banana bread look good? I'm gonna go ahead and show you what's in the banana bread, besides, of course, bananas. And I'll show you everything that's in it. I'm gonna go ahead and show you how I mix it, and I'm gonna go ahead and you'll see me putting it in the air fryer and cooking it in there. And as you can see how it looks from the beginning, we're gonna go ahead and let you know all the details. So make sure you watch all the way to the end, because there are so many different air fryers, and on this particular air fryer, it's the dual air fryer, and I will tell you the time and the temperature that you need that you have a good cooked banana bread. Whether you're watching on your smart device or your computer, please, on the bottom, please leave a comment. It really helps out our channel. Thank you. Subscribe, give a thumbs up, and hit the bell to be notified when we upload a brand new video. Thank you. So as you can see right here, these are the color that I would use to put in there. Right here, went ahead and mashed up 3 bananas, and then I'm going to go from there. We got 2 cups of flour. We have on this plate right here, we have a teaspoon of salt, baking powder, and then we have baking soda, and then we also have a nice cube of butter that we put in. Then we go ahead and put in 2 large eggs, 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla, and then we go ahead and put in a tablespoon of milk, and then you put some, which is optional if you want, you can go ahead and put 1/2 cup of walnuts, which I'm gonna do, and then as I got right here is the milk chocolate. I would put, you know, it depends on how much you want to put in there, but I would go ahead and just put 1/2 cup of milk chocolate chips in there too. So now I'm going to go ahead and show you how I go ahead and mix all this. Alright, now I got my bowl here, and I went ahead and got my mixer. So first of all, you go ahead and put the sugar in, and you want unsalted butter, and you want it to be nice and soft. And you want to go ahead and mix this. You want to make sure that the sugar and the butter is all mixed up, and it's always better to have the butter out for several hours before, so it won't be so clumpy. And then you go ahead and add the vanilla in. You can go ahead and measure it approximately, but I usually just pour some in, so that's 1/4 of a teaspoon, and then you can go ahead and mix it again. And then you go ahead and add your eggs in. After you mix that like that, you're gonna go ahead and add your bananas. Go ahead and mix that all up. Now, once you're done with that, you go ahead and add the flour in, and you do it a little bit at a time. You could go ahead and also put in with the flour, which I like to mix all the dry ingredients up together. Like I said before, it was baking powder, baking soda, and salt, all 1 teaspoon. And it's good to mix it all through the whole flour, you know, get it all the way to the bottom, and then what you want to go ahead and do is add just a little bit of flour at a time while you're mixing it. So I'm going to go ahead and add the flour after I mixed all the dried ingredients up together, but I am not going to use the mixer. I am going to go ahead and stir it with the spatula, and just put a little bit in at a time. And the reason I am using not the mixer, adding the ingredients like this, it just makes it taste a lot better. Just the way the dry and the wet, and you just don't want to, you know, it's just like making bread. It's like, and you have to let it rise, and then you roll it out again, and so this is same thing here. Just want to gradually add the flour in to make sure it's all mixed up, and you don't want to over mix it. And with the mixer, that's what sometimes you will wind up doing, is over mixing it. So you just keep on mixing until you don't see no more white. And you go ahead and do this until you have all of the flour, the whole 2 cups. It's a pretty thick batter. And as you can see, I've almost got all the flour mixed in. And then at this point, you can go ahead and add your nuts and your chocolate. So I'll go ahead and stir in the nuts. Like I said, this is optional. If you don't want nuts, you don't have to put nuts in. If you don't want chocolate chips, you don't have to put chocolate chips in. Get a nice workout. Build some muscles in your arms by stirring by hand. And then go ahead and put your chips in. When you put chocolate in anything, it makes it that much better. You know, it almost looks like chocolate chip cookies here. Look at that batter. That's what it looks like to me. It looks like chocolate chip cookies. That makes me think sometimes is like how many people out there actually have, you know, eat raw cookie dough. Okay, so there you go. Doesn't that look nice and pretty? Okay, now that I got that batter all mixed up and ready to go into the pan and into the air fryer, I'm going to go ahead and show you what I do next. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and spray this with the olive oil. Okay, so I got both pans sprayed there. Okay, there we go. Got both pans with the batter in them, and now they're ready to go into the air fryer. So now we're going to go ahead and put the banana bread into the air fryer for 30 minutes on 325 degrees. Okay, so went ahead and set the temperature as you saw and the time, and gonna go ahead and I got the 2 trays here. Gonna go ahead and leave the rack on the bottom, and as you can see, these do fit in there pretty perfectly. So like I said, there's links to the bottom to get these pans. So go ahead and put those in there like that, and go ahead and press start. Alright, so now we have a few seconds. It's going to go through the cooling cycle, and then I'm going to go ahead and see if the bread is all the way done. So here we go. Go ahead and put the toothpick test. Put it all the way down. Lift it up. And it's still doughy. So what I'm gonna do now is, as you can see, it's kind of dark up on top. So what I would recommend doing is putting something over on the top of it, but with what happens with the air fryer like that, you put a piece of aluminum on, it will fly off. So what I do is I put aluminum around the rack, and I'm going to go ahead and put it on top of there like that, and here I got the second one. I can go ahead and put it on top, so it doesn't really get any darker. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is set the air fryer back on to 325. I'm going to go ahead and put the time for another 15 minutes. And hit match cook, and go ahead and press start. I wanted to let you know that all these items right here, there's links to the bottom of them, and just want to tell you with the gloves right there, wonderful gloves. I got silicone liners that you could put in and reuse them. The tins for what I'm going to put the banana bread in. the racks that you can use, and also right there's the bottle. You can go ahead and put in olive oil, or you can put avocado oil. Those oils usually don't smoke as much as like canola oil. Okay, now after I put it in there for another 15 minutes and it's going through its cooling cycle, I'm gonna go ahead and open up the air fryer here and go ahead and put the toothpick test. Go ahead and put my gloves on so I don't burn myself. Go ahead and poke it in the middle there. Looks pretty done to me. The same thing with this one. And as you can see, it doesn't look too dark on top because I put the aluminum on top. So there you go. So you saw that I went ahead and did the toothpick test and it looked like it's done. So now I'm going to go ahead and show you me taking it out, and you already saw in the beginning of this video how it actually looked. But before I go ahead and do that, I just want to let you know that all the air fryers are a little bit different. Again, this is a dual air fryer, and I put this banana bread in for 45 minutes total. At 30 minutes in, I went ahead and covered it with aluminum. You saw how I did that. So total time is 45 minutes at 325 degrees. And you might have a different air fryer, you might have a bigger air fryer, and it's all different times that you have to put it in there, and you have to experiment with it. So I'm particularly trying to help out the people that actually bought the dual air fryer, and this is what I do. So let's go ahead and take these out and cut them open. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put my gloves on again to flip this over. Get it out of the air fryer here, the pan. And there you go. Comes out pretty nice. Still pretty warm. Just gonna go ahead and cut into the middle of it. Go ahead and show you. Nice banana bread there with chocolate chips and walnuts. There you go. Good banana bread here. Nice and hot. This is Jedi's for Jesus. Hope to see you one day soon in heaven.